If you've been following my channel for some time, you know I'm a big fan of piston doors. I've done a bunch of tutorials on piston doors, and I even went ahead and built a 100 by 100 piston door. But today, I thought we'd go a little bit smaller. The smallest piston door you can possibly do. A 1 by 1 piston door. And this thing is so much fun. I could go through this thing all day because it's just so tiny. And it is extremely compact, very quick to build, and incredibly simple. Yes, I'm a redstoner, and I use the words incredibly simple. I know every time someone uses the words incredibly simple when they're explaining the redstone contraption, and people are like, I don't understand it, it's not actually that simple. I'm telling you, this is simple. Also, this is only for Java. Feel free to try it in Bedrock, but it's probably not going to work. I'm just warning you. Now, I did not come up with this design. This design was done by Mumbo Jumbo. And if you want to go check out the video that inspired me to do a tutorial on this, then I'll put a link in the description to that video. So the way this actually works is when you step on this pressure plate, it powers this sticky piston, which then in turn, that sticky piston pushes this redstone block down, which stops powering this sticky piston here, which allows the block to be pulled down. And then what's powering the block to push you down into crawl mode is every time you step on this pressure plate, this block is powering this observer, powering this piece of redstone dust, powering this sticky piston, pushing the block down, putting you into crawl mode. I've also been doing some testing with this, testing out different blocks and different things you can do with it, just to see what works and what doesn't. So I got myself some Soul Speed 3 boots, and I put down some soul sand and a little soul sand strip, just to see how quickly we go through compared to going through this. So we'll go through this one once more. That was an absolute fail. Okay, we'll go through this once more. And you can see it's pretty slow. It's not the quickest in the world. And I want to see if we go through any quicker going on the soul sand with Soul Speed 3. Okay, it's a little bit quicker. It's a mild improvement. And that's just given me a really, really cool idea. You could set up multiple of these. And you could set up like racing tracks with obstacles and different corners and stuff. And this could be your starting point when you go through here. And then you go whoop, and then you're off. I think that's a cool idea. And while I was at it, I thought I'd test out and show you the different types of blocks you can actually use with this piston door. So you can actually use chains, end rods, and iron bars. I had genuinely forgotten what they were called for a moment there. My mind went completely blank. So yes, you can use iron bars, end rods, and chains, but you can't use fences or walls because they are ever so slightly higher than block height, because chains, end rods, and iron bars. Why can't I remember what iron bars are called? What is wrong with my brain today? They are actually the same height as a regular block, as you can see there. They're the exact same height, so you can actually pass over them. And I'll just go ahead and show you here. And you can also use stairs as well, which is very nice. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to use stairs, but, you know, it's just an example. You can use stairs. So we've popped down an iron bar. You can see that it allows us to pass through. Just whatever you do, don't try and use slabs. It really doesn't work. I promise you, it doesn't work. You just... Oh dear, you just end up getting stuck like this, and then you're trapped forever, and you're most likely going to suffocate. Oh, hello. Hello. Look at my lovely tie. Okay, enough experimenting and goofing off. Let's actually show you how to build this thing. So the first thing you need to do is place down 3 iron blocks like so. Not there, just there we go, and break those 2 blocks underneath. Then place an iron block here, place a observer on top of that, and make sure the dot is facing upwards, and obviously you can see the arrow is pointing up, because that's where you want the signal to go. Then place 2 iron blocks above that so you can place your sticky piston upside down. Then break the block behind the sticky piston, placing a piece of redstone dust. And then get yourself a block or any type of block that you want to be able to push yourself down into crawl mode. And then finally you want to get a sticky piston facing downwards, a redstone block underneath it, and then a sticky piston facing up next to the redstone block, because when this redstone block is pushed down, this is going to be depowered and it's obviously going to pull the block down. And then finally, place yourself a pressure plate. And voila! You have created yourself a 1 by 1 piston door. And it's really, really simple. And a really cool little piston door. And I absolutely love this thing. And I could just pass through this little hole all day. I don't know what it is about this, but it's just incredibly fun because it's just so small and compact. And you only need to dig yourself a 3 by 2 3 deep hole, which is actually pretty small and it doesn't take too much space. And it's incredibly simple to build. There you have it. That's how you build yourself a 1 by 1 piston door. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. And if you did enjoy today's video, then please do smash that like button. It'd be highly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, then please do consider subscribing, as I really would appreciate that too. Also, go follow me on Twitter. I post there quite frequently, and you never know, I might have some updates. Also, we have a public Discord, so if you're interested in that, there'll be a link in the description. Anyway, Hope you'll have a wonderful day. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya! I wonder how many of you got triggered by the fact I completely forgot about the redstone lamp and the grindstone. I just completely overlooked them. I don't even know how or why, I just did. I thought the redstone lamp was really cool because it lights up when you go through, and then the grindstone, if you just want to give yourself a little trim and lose some weight, you know, you've got, some little saw blades that work. I don't know.